Hi everyone and welcome. This is Marcie Besecker. Welcome to my live video on YouTube here on Tuesday. And I am going to have a really fun project for you today. We're going to do some techniques and some really fun polka dots. I love polka dots. So I know we talked about doing a kit and I was thinking of doing a kit, but I really didn't want to do a kit. So I had a different idea, and I actually had a customer wanted some cards, and she wanted something simple, something not too expensive, and it was for thank you cards for a business that she does. And so she gave me the colors, and so I did the colors. I'm trying to get out of my commercial so I can see my comments here. So here we go. So please say hi if you're here, because right now my chats are just coming up. So anyway, she gave me some color ideas. She wanted super simple, like simple, very minimum, but thank you cards. So I decided to go ahead and come up with something kind of fun, but simple. So let me show you what I came up with, except my comments aren't showing up again. But here is the card. So what I did is I used the masks, and I should have pulled them all out. I'll show you in just one sec. Trying to get my comments up again. Okay, so I have my my mask, my stencils like this. So I have my Stampin' Up ones here, and they're on both sides, and these are my regular ones. And then over here are regular, and then back here you could tell these are my mixed media ones over here, and I say mixed media because I want them to stay separate, because I put modeling paste and all that kind of stuff on them. So I wanted to kind of show you how I keep those. So this, I used the regular one, which I think I put away, so I need to pull that out. And we will get started. I don't know why my YouTube is not refreshing for me, but that's okay. We will just continue on. I can tell I'm rolling, so that's good. All right, so here we go. We're going to use the polka dot stencil, and I'm going to show you kind of what I came up with for her. These were her colors she chose. This was her company's brand colors, and so I did the background. She just wanted a dozen of them, so this is what I did, and I'm still working on them, but I'm going to show you how we did it. There we go. My comments are coming up. Hi Patty, hi Barbara, welcome. We are going to do a drawing today, so stay tuned. I had mentioned that on a couple of my posts that we're going to do that. And before we get too crazy started, first of all, I want you to know, whoo, happy March, everybody. Welcome, Steph and Nola. So here's my host code for March. It is live, Debbie. So this is my host code for March, and it is on my blog. If you look on my blog on the right hand side, right below shop, this is an old photo, but it's listed right under it will say March, and that is my current host code that is there. So I'd appreciate if you use that. Hi Linda, welcome. Okay, so you guys know I was gone this whole week. I missed you. Hi Chris. Chris and Barbara, both from South Carolina. Oh, Debbie, make sure you're subscribed, and after you subscribe, there's a little bell. Click on the bell, and you should get a notification, but your YouTube needs to be open. So once you subscribe, too, on your YouTube on the left, it'll say subscriptions, and I should be listed there. You found me. I'm just getting started, so no worries. So this is where I went. These are my grandchildren. My granddaughter just turned 6, so we went to go visit her for her birthday. And then Grayson, and her name is Addison, and Grayson is 2. He turned 2 in September. And so my son and his wife and Grayson live in Washington, and they drove down to Oregon, and so we all got together, and this is them. They were outside playing on the trampoline. Yay, we had so much fun. One other announcement quickly before we get started. Don't forget my Butterfly Brilliance Collection class is available to register now. So I will have a link. I'll add it in the description below. But if you go over to my blog, up on the events and classes, just click there. Thanks, Debbie. Just click there, and you'll see my class listed. And then you can click on the class, and then there is a register button there, and you can just register there. So the options again are, it'll ask if you're a demonstrator, because then I'm going to know, and it'll ask you, are you going to purchase the collection from me, or a minimum of $50. Either one of those will get you the full kit. I will cut it all out and get that sent to you. If you, thank you, Chris. If you're a demonstrator and you just want the video, or if you are a customer and you just want the video, you can also do that, and that's an option. So you'll register there. I don't have payment on my blog yet, but I will invoice you through PayPal. So just make sure that that is your PayPal email that you register with, and we'll get that all taken care of. I've already got several people going, listed and registered. My thought is I will get everything cut by the 15th and mailed on the 15th, and the video will go out to you about the 20th. So, and you can continue buying the video if you would like, but that's my plan, is get the kits out by the 15th. So if you, the earlier you register, that would be great. All right, so that is that announcement. We will have a drawing a little bit later. Looking at my stuff. Ooh, it's a new month. I'm so excited. All right, so let's just get started. So here's the card. Super cute, simple, fun, and I'm going to show you another card that I did. She wanted blank inside, nothing inside, so I did not put anything inside. So here we go. I'm going to show you something simple and fun. All right, so you guys have seen me before use my craft mat. So this is my craft mat cut in quarters. I had a brand new one, and I decided to cut it in quarters. And then I'm using my Sizzix. I showed you guys this before too. You could use some adhesive or something if you want, if it's not too tacky. Sticky grid sheets is what this is called. And I get it from Amazon. And you get 5 sheets in here. All right, and then I just put this back over it because I knew I was going to be reusing it. So how I do it is I'm going to take a piece of paper that I'm going to be cutting this down. So I'm going to go a little bigger, and I want this to come down a ways, and lay that on there. Welcome, Jackie. And then I'm going to take our, I call it stencil stamping. That calls them masks, but I call it stencil, and I'm going to see if I could do it with Scotch tape. I did yesterday. So I'm just going to, what I'm doing is I'm looking at the circles so that they align on both sides. So that just tells me that my stencil is straight. I'm going to move it up just a bit. Even though I'm cutting these edges, I still want my dots to be somewhat straight, right? So I'm going to do that. Here are the colors that I thought looked closest to her logo item colors, her company logo. And so this is what I chose. Real Red, Balmy Blue, Granny Apple Green, Pumpkin Pie, Blackberry Bliss. My blog name is above all the sizes and measurements and colors and all that. You know, actually, I don't even know if I did sizes and measurements because they're so basic, but I'll tell you as we go. You really don't need to do any color in any certain way, but I like to start with the Balmy Blue just because it's lighter, and I want a little more of the Balmy Blue. And so I still have this holder that I'm not fond of, to be totally honest. They kind of slip and fall, and so I'm constantly picking them up. So I'm still waiting for my demonstrator one, or my one from Stampin' Storage, this one. There's a link in my description if you guys are interested, but I'm waiting for that to come. And when it gets here, I'm going to be painting it and getting it ready for my class. Somebody asked me, or for my videos, somebody asked me what color I'm going to do, and I really don't know. I'm probably just going to do black. That way if it gets ink on it, I don't have to worry about it. All right, so I've been using this a bit because I'm doing, I did 14 cards already. So I'm just going to ink it up. I kind of like to hold this down someplace and then just kind of go. Now, I like to put a little pressure because I want this to be kind of a, not super vibrant, but not super light and pastel either, because her colors on her logo were fairly dark. Jennifer, I'm just getting started with the project. I did a few updates. I showed pictures of my grandbabies that I got to go see. We had so much fun. My daughter turned on the bubble machine in the house, and there were bubbles everywhere. Oh, Nola, no. If you have the kit already, yeah, you could just purchase $50 from me, and you'll get the kit. Yes, the kit and the video. Yes, just $50 of that will include shipping. Correct. Just go ahead and order $50 from my website. You don't have to pay me. I mean, unless you want to, you can. But you could just order product. I would rather do that so you can get product. And then order $50 from me. I'll see that, and then make sure you just go register on my blog and click the $50 option, and then I'll know to create your kit for you. And then I don't need to invoice you because I'll see your purchase. I hope that all makes sense. And please use my code. That would be awesome. Okay, so I did the balmy blue, so I'm just going to set this aside because I may go back. I just left these open because I was going back to them, but I don't think I'm going to need to because I'm just doing the one card on video. Next, I'm going to use green. In my blog post, you're going to see where I wrote, make sure you think of the colors that you put next to each other. Now, that's not always going to be an option because you're going to have a white space that you need to fill in. But like, I try not to put the orange and the green next to each other because then you're going to make brown. And if, oops, did you see that? I almost picked up my blue. And if you do that, just try to come up right up close to it and not overlay it. And so now I'm going to pick up some green. You're going to see I've got little bits of embossing powder on there. I don't know how that got on there. So I'm going to go just kind of in between both of these blues because I definitely want, I don't mind the blues and the greens going by each other. So just kind of pick and choose your spots. Okay, I really like the greens. I'm going to put a little more. I tend to put a little more of the lighter, like the Blackberry Bliss and the red. I don't put quite as much, but you're going to see how it's all going to flow together really nice. Hi, Carol. Welcome. Oh, Jennifer, we had so much fun. We really did. I cannot believe how big they're getting. And then in end of April, we're going to go and watch my grandson for a week. So I'm excited about that. All right, so I'm going to add some orange over here. And I do, it looks like it's coming out really dark, but it's really not. You'll see. I'm going to hold that. I'm going to put orange up here and just go up to the green and up to the blue. Just kind of be careful. You don't want to go over it too much because I don't want brown, right? And then I'm going to go right here in the middle. I don't want all my orange on the outside. I don't want all my blue on the outside. So that's why I put the blue here and the green here. And now I'm going to put this orange here. Otherwise, all of your corners are going to have, your outside edges are going to have those same colors. So kind of just think about that when you're doing it. Oh, my granddaughter, she rides her little, she got a hoverboard. Her dad got it for her mom and dad, and so cute. She just zips all over. Of course, Ani, that would be me, bought her all her little safety stuff. All right, so we're going to probably put the burgundy here, but I want the red kind of in the middle, so I'm going to put my red here that's going to be in the middle. So I just kind of keep glancing. The tape is holding the stencil, but you really want to hold it and just make sure that it's not going anywhere. Okay, so just kind of make sure that your stencil is not going anywhere and all your circles are lined up. Let's see. I'm going to do a red right here because I'm going to do the burgundy, the Blackberry Bliss over here. So I'm just going to add this red, and you can see it looks a little purple. I don't want to go too close right there. And I think I'll do red right here. So just kind of pick and choose your spots. All right, so I think that's good. And now I just have my Blackberry Bliss left. Hi, Lisa. All right, now I have Blackberry Bliss. So you notice I do my colors on the back. The orange is the only one. This is the first time I used an orange. So, but I really like having these in the same color family. However, you could take this and really rub it off and use it again, you know, once you get this rubbed off pretty good. I choose not to. I don't want to have to worry about that. And I kind of just like having their own little, I mean, this is 4, 8, 9 of them, and I think that holds 10. My new one from Stampin Storage, which I'm excited about, holds 12, and I think that is perfect. Because I'll probably have one for black if I want to do edges around the papers or different things like that. Hi, Jennifer. So you want to, I prefer having the individual colors. So I don't know. Let me know how you guys are storing yours or what you like. I'm super excited to get mine from, oh, see my little circles moved. I'm super excited to get mine from Stampin Storage. Because although I thought this one was a great idea, it's really not so much. Bet you live and learn, right? All right. All right, here we go. So now I want my purples just a tad darker. So I'm going to put this back down. Sorry, my phone is beeping because apparently someone's at my door. And it's probably UPS, like always. All right, do that. And do that one a little darker. All right, I think I am good. So I'm just pulling this off. You want to move that away. So I'm just going to set that aside. And then if I were doing more like I was yesterday, I just hold down my little Sizzix sticky thing. And then I have a baby wipe and I just kind of wipe off around the outside. It wipes right up. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my little sticky thing here. And I will move this aside until I'm done with that order and get that all cleaned up. And get the ink where I stuck my finger in the ink pad. All right. So that, see how simple that was? Look at this. Super simple, little bit of time. That's about it. You can see just tiny like shadows right here where I kind of went off, where I moved a little bit. But that is okay. I'm going to do it like this. And so what I did is, this card's going to be quick and easy, but I'm going to show you another one that I did as soon as I can find it. Uh-oh, what did I do with it? All right, it's here somewhere. I literally just finished it right before the video, so. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hear this down here. What kind of paint are you using for your brush storage? You know what? I don't know yet, but I do have a lot of those. It's like a gel. It's like a oh gosh, what is it called? Um, it's like a gel in a jar, and it's like a oh gosh. When I pull it out, Jennifer, I will post it. Or actually, I'll show it to you. I'll probably just do it on one of my videos and show you what I did because it's super simple. But it's like a gel paint, and you just rub it on like with a paper towel, and it's really nice. I did a board, a calendar board with that one time. All right, so now we're going to cut this down. So it's not a spray paint or anything. It's a crafty item, of course. So I'm going to cut this to 3 3/4 by, I like these colors, are nice and bright. There's a lot of dark, and that's kind of where I smudged a bit. So I'm just going to go on this side and cut off that part of that smudge. So that worked out nice. Now, she is not having anything on the inside, but I definitely would keep this and add that on the inside on the bottom of the card or something. So that would be Alexa telling me something's at my door. I have to get used to that because I'm not used to that. All right. Now we're just going to, she wanted simple, so I didn't do dimension. I did pop up the sentiment. Sure, Jennifer. I wish I could remember the name of it off the top of my head, but I don't. All right, so we're just going to put that down, kind of center it. And like I said, all of them have a little bit of color around the outside. I did a thick white card base because I only like doing the thick when I am doing card bases in white. So now I'm going to show you how I came up with this. So I'm going to set this aside. We're not going to glue that down quite yet. So let me just move all my inks here and put my brushes up here so I don't stick my arm in them. Yeah, this one, it just kind of slips through and falls. Remember when I told you guys my husband drilled out those holes a little bit bigger with the Dremel and all that, and yeah, it looks nice if you don't ever have to touch it and it's up on the shelf. All right. You Are Amazing is the stamp set we're using. And I'll be honest, I did not buy the paper card kit that goes with this because I had enough, I have a lot of kits, and I really just wanted the sentiments, mostly the You Are Amazing and this Happy Birthday and the thanks. I thought these were really fun. Really, they're all a lot of fun. I thought this would be really cute above the little alligator or my crocagator, whatever it was, because now I can't remember what everybody told me it was. But anyway, I thought this would be really cute for a little sentiment above our little characters and our little donkeys and whatever. So, all right, so this is what I did. You're going to get a white piece of paper, and I'm going to turn it down this way because then you can turn it around to do another one. And then you cut the top and the bottom, and you can still use the little pieces on the inside. So what I did is I took the same color of pens that I used. So again, pumpkin pie. This one I have black, real red, blackberry. Oh, you know what? Yeah, blackberry bliss. I was thinking that was fig for a second. Balmy blue and granny apple green. All right, so I'm going to start with the black first, and make sure I'm in camera. Yeah, and I'm just going to kind of go, and I'm going to do the dots first, because if you do one dot and then get to the other dot, it kind of lightens up. Okay, so I did both dots. You can tell this one's going to need it again, which is fine. And then I just kind of went across and did the top. So just go across. I went ahead and listed all of the markers, the full set, and then each individual one. So it just depends on what colors you guys are interested in. And then that way you can buy a package at a time and not the whole thing. And then that way you can get your whole rod there, all in black. I'm going to do the tips again. Make sure they're nice and black. Alright, so there is the top. I'm going to do it just like I did the other one. So my T is red. So I just kind of be careful not to get it on the other one. And you're going to go over it a couple of times. Okay, so oops. So we're going to get the red. And see how it kind of comes out a little faded here and there, and I think a lot of it you can tell when you lay your marker on it and you roll it down. Oh, my light is right on that, isn't it? Oh, that's my, wait, what light is that? Oh, that's my ceiling light. Here, there we go. You can feel that it kind of goes like it skips when you draw downward, so just kind of be aware of that because that's going to leave the lines. But as long as you go back over it, it's usually not an issue. Okay, see? So that's pretty solid. Now you will have a little color there, and you could color it in if you want, but I don't mind because these are not super solid colors. They're kind of a blended and kind of a, you know, like a mixed media-ish look, that it doesn't need to be super perfect. And then I did orange because you're going to choose two colors when you do the thanks that you're going to do twice. And I chose orange because it's a lighter color. And so I chose the orange to do twice. I didn't want it to be the first and the last letter, so I did the second and the last letter that I did orange. That way they're separated a bit, kind of spread out, not right next to each other. I was so excited last night when I found out The Voice was starting. I like those musical shows. Okay, and I'm fine with that H, so now I'm going to move to the S and get my orange S in there. Just be careful when you stamp. You want to make sure you're not coloring your letter next to it. So before you stamp it, just kind of check it out and make sure. And so I want to do this one again. And so you don't have to wipe off all the colors because they're just going over where they were already stamped. So it's not a big deal. So just kind of pick and choose your colors. All right, then I did Balmy Blue next on my A. Something on my, probably a little hair. Yeah, I'm super excited about the butterfly class. Oh, and they're available now to buy if you guys haven't purchased. But one of the things to remember is the paper is while supplies last. When they're gone, they're gone. Those will not be carrying over into the catalog, whereas the Butterfly Brilliance collection, not the collection, but the bundle, everything else will be, just the paper will not be, so the bundle will be. So just make sure, at least if you're not quite sure if you want it yet, or you're not able to get it quite yet, just think about getting that paper so that you'll have it, because you'll have plenty of time to buy the bundle. Alright. Alright, so there's the A. See how pretty that's coming out? Now I want the Granny Apple Green is going to be my N. Now that would have been my choice of color to do a second one because I really like green, but I decided to step outside my box. I don't use orange near enough, although I do love the Mango Melody. That is one of my favorites. Alright, so there's our N. Do you guys all have the stencils, the masks? I really don't think I need to do the N again. I like how that one came out, so I'm going to leave that. And now we just have our K, which is going to be our Blackberry Bliss. the using stencils. Alright, and then there's our K. We'll do it one more time. Give it a nice solid image across the top and not on the end that I just colored. My head in the way, sorry. I hate when I look up and there's my head because I'm just a little behind you guys and then my big old head's stuck in the way. Alright, so there is our thanks. Now don't take anything off yet. Hi Deborah. You're going to wipe off the thanks, and then I like to make sure it's dry, so I just kind of stick it with my hands on there because you just took that ink off. I'm really still looking for the card that I just did because I cannot believe I can't find it unless it's in my pile that I just showed you, but it's not. How weird is that? Huh. I'll find it. I really just finished that card, like just finished it. How could it have crawled away on me? All right, so at this point, what we're going to do is we are going to bring in our, oh, I found it, our embossing powder. So I have my clear embossing powder in the bigger Tupperware. And then I take my Versamark and just make sure it's nice and inky. And go on there nice and good. Take our magnets off. Boy, these magnets are strong, aren't they? And then I like my new little scoops. I got it at Hobby Lobby in the springtime kitchen area. You get a package of 3 of them. And they were on sale this weekend. So you get 3 in a pack. So I thought, ooh, I like that better. Because this spoon, to be honest, I like the spoon, but it gets down in my powder and I have to dig it out. Whereas this, I could just grab the edge. It's quite nice. Okay. Ooh, I can't wait for my giveaway, you guys. You're going to love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I left a comment when I posted my picture last week. And I had left a comment and said, please go to my video and comment on it. And that's who we're doing the drawing from. I'm going to draw from over there. So hopefully you guys have left a comment. And it's going to be something good. I have a customer that was very, very generous and said that she's had more than enough of her free celebration items and she wanted to share with my viewers, and she wants to be anonymous, but she sent me some goodies to be giving out, and so that is one of the items that we're going to give out today. So I thought that was super sweet of her. So thank you, my viewer. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're watching. Thank you, Christine. So that is it. Now you can leave this on here and just keep doing them. And so see, what I would do is I would just turn it over and do another one here. Then I would cut these out and then so on and so forth. So I'm going to show you. I do have one cut out, but I want to show you kind of just how I did the top. So I came around the top, around the circle. Okay, let me get a little closer. I'm going to move my light over too. Okay, so I came around the circle and then I kind of just went in and out of these little pieces at the top. I just think it adds a little more character than just straight. Alright, so I just kind of went in and out. It's super easy to cut. Alright, just kind of went in and out of these. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just looks like it's, you know, you're adding a little character at the top. And then I went around this last piece here. And then I went straight down, leaving just a little bit. Then I went over like this. And then I went ahead and went up. Just left my little line so I knew where I wanted to go. And then I'm going to cut that. I go back in and I cut my little round spot here. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Now what I did is I just cut, leaving a little white space again, here and here, and I go down a ways because you want it to be down to where you can just go up again. So up, just leave your little white space, up and down, and then just keep going up and down. Now you could cut in the middle of each letter and make them separate, completely separate banners. I haven't done that. Maybe we should try it, see what it looks like. So to me, this just looks cute like it is. And I put 4 little glue, or four dimensionals on the back, but you could cut down each one and then adhere a little mini glue dot on the back of each one, but I kind of just like it solid because it's white and this is so much white. I don't think it really is going to matter. Now if I was going to do it on the back and put it on a solid color image, like maybe like the blue or something different, then I may cut them to make them look like their banners just kind of flying. So I wouldn't worry about that. All right, so let's add this on. Super simple. See, I already had one cut, but I thought I'd show you. I like to add just that little, and how quickly that was. This little banner in this stamp set is really cute. Oops. Steph, is that the black paint that I used? Because that sounds right. And I think I got that off of Amazon too. Okay, I think my thing just rolled on me here. All right. Here we go. All right. All right, I'm going to do it this way. Hopefully my head's not in a way I can't tell right now. And then I'm going to take this. Oh, Carol, that's okay. You can watch the repeat. I had some announcements. Oh, I think I put the large ones on last time, but that's okay. I think the mini ones will be just fine. And I didn't do any other embellishing. She just wanted super, super simple. And I sent her this and she loved it. And I want to kind of align the... Now what I changed up, and I'll show you, you can probably tell already. The circles, you can kind of see where you're going to align them. Okay. I made a less of a border on this one and I did more of a border. I kind of added, I liked the finished look of just a little more color, especially when I bring all of these in and there's just different colors that all are her work colors. So now I have 12 more to make of those. But it's a super fun project, super easy. And so let me show you the other one that I did. So this one is the other stencil that we have. I used the same colors and I added them, and then I chose some colors to make the flowers, and it matches this. What I think I should have done, and I'll do next time, as I wanted to show you, is maybe make these darker. because this really is dark and bold and this is a lot lighter. Although it is the same color, I wanted to just show you, you can kind of make this up and make it into something completely different, but fill in a background just with stencils. So you don't have to have a lot of stamps. You could just kind of do your own thing on the stencils. And I just layered up the flowers, and the flowers are from the In Bloom. And it's called the Pierced Bloom dies that are in the In Bloom. That's not on my list because I just decided last minute to give this a try, and that is another one of the stencils. When you color your stencils like this, I'm going to show you how I clean them up because it's super simple. I just have a paper below, and then I just take your baby wipe, and this is when you're using the inks. You don't have to take these to the sink, not like the modeling paste and everything you do, the shimmer paste. Definitely want to put that in water. And then I turn it over and I just do a quick clean up here. And then again in the front, and this should be all clean. And then what I do is I have just a microfiber towel, and then I just dry it. And that is it. Then this is all clean for my next use. And I do clean it like this in between each color, because you don't want this to come out muddy looking. So when you are done with one, make sure you wipe it down fairly good so that all of your images will come out with those colors that you want and not all muddy, because you could be in the light blue with the balmy blue, and you could be where the Blackberry Bliss is, and then you'll start coloring and you can really mix up your colors, and you don't want to do that, right? So there you go. That was a fun, quick card. Yay! I'm going to have that for another one. Here's just an alternative, another idea to use with stencils. You could just do this in the back. You could do it with Versamark, and then you could add your heat and stick and put your gold leafing on there. There's all kinds of things that you could do with that. So there's just some different options for you to think about for using our stencils. But again, this is such a great stamp set that I really like it. And I hadn't used it yet, so I thought this would be the perfect opportunity. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me find my mouse here to get back over. So again, for those that missed my grandkids, this is where I was last week, spending amazing time with them. This is Addison and Grayson, and they are cousins. Addison is my daughter's, and Grayson is my son's. So super cute, super fun. Again, my class is coming up. You can register for it now. And if you go to my blog, which is marciebeseckerdesigns, or excuse me, marciebeseckercom is my blog. And you can see up at the top where it says events and classes, and that's where you're going to go to register. So just click on that. You'll see the Butterfly Brilliance Collection class, and click on that. Right below the picture, it'll say register. Click on that button and you can register. The different options are, if you want the full kit to create your projects with, you can buy the collection from me, which is listed on there. There's a link and everything, and I will put the link below in this video. But you can go to it'll be on my blog when I'm done and I upload this. You go to my blog, it'll say class, and it'll have the link. You could just click on that. It'll take you right to the product. So you can purchase that. Thanks, Jennifer. You could purchase, thank you, Steph. You could purchase, or if you already have the bundle, you can purchase $50 from me, and I will send you the video and the kit. If you just want the video, that would be $15. So those are options to choose when you register, and I will send you a PayPal invoice because I do not have payment connected to my blog yet. So, and I'm not sure I'm going to do that anytime really soon because I don't do a lot of classes online. But I just thought I would do this Butterfly Brilliance because it's so pretty. And don't forget the paper is only available for a short time. It's while supplies last, but the butterfly bundle will be hanging around for the next main catalog, which we're going to be getting soon. So also, even though Celebration and is over, it ended Sunday, I still would love to have you as a part of my team. Being a part of my team and being a part of Stamping Up, you will get your main big catalog early. I can't wait. It's like Christmas. So you can get your main catalog early and go through it. We get to buy things early, and it's just a lot of fun. It's an exciting time right now. So think about that. If you have any questions about it, let me know. If you are interested, you could go to my blog, and at the top it says join my team, and click right on there, and it's a great opportunity there. All right, so let's get our drawing. Let me see. Okay, I tried to hook it up my page here to my video, and I'm hoping I can do this without messing this up. So I'm going to pick a winner. So Arlene, you are the winner. So that was comments from my last post. Now I got to get back to my page here. So Arlene, you are the winner. So message me. I need your email, and my customer is the one who actually donated this product, and you are going to receive the berry blessings and the paper. So please let me know if you want the paper cut down. I can definitely do that for you and ship it, or I can ship it like this. You just let me know what your preference is, and congratulations. Thank you for commenting on my last video. I appreciate that. Thank you, Karen. Thank you very much. So anyway, I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys kind of take a challenge and challenge yourself with the masks, with the stencils. And don't forget that you can use a solid color, use different colors. I mean, there's so much you can do. You can use the modeling paste. There's a lot of fun to do with that. And who doesn't love this cute little banner? This is so cute. I think this would be really cute on a children's card, like on a fun little, like the alligator or one of those, you know, cute, the shark, something like that. I just think that's so cute when you make it colorful. And so there's our card. Love the, oh, thanks, Karen. Yeah, I kind of think that the background could have been done a little darker to match the paper a little better. If in this case, I may have chosen the subtle paper. Even though this is the darker colors, like the Blackberry Bliss, I could have definitely pulled out a lighter purple for this. But I think it would have been fun to do it a little darker too. So yeah, if you guys know Arlene, make sure she contacts me, gives me her address. I think she usually comes on and looks at the videos. So if she's not on today, I'm sure she will message me, and I will get that to her. So thank you very much, my customer who donated that. I really do appreciate that. And I have a lot more goodies to give away. So be looking for that. Thanks, Chris. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And I think that is it. I would love to have you guys participate in the butterfly class. It's going to be a lot of fun. You will get a video link linking each card. I'll be creating each card slowly, and you can pause and whatever. I'm also going to create a Facebook page for just those who purchase from me, because you'll be a VIP. And we will do some chatting and some different things. So if you purchase from my store for this class, you will go into this VIP group, and we can chat and visit and all kinds of stuff in there. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I think my blending tool holder will be here very soon. And that might have been it at the door being delivered during the video. So if so, I think I will paint it, and maybe I'll leave a little part of it unpainted so I can show you just how I do it, because it's not a regular paint, and it is pretty snazzy. So I'll show you that, and hopefully that will be on Sunday. I have a crazy busy week this week since I've been gone, so I will not have another video before Sunday, but I will definitely see you Sunday. Thanks again for watching. Bye, everybody. Congratulations, Arlene, and I will see you Sunday. Bye.